Mike's in a weird spot. Wished. Hi.
I kind of felt like I was like,
Weirdly.
Yeah.
You can move it.
no, I'm good
I mean,
now. At
Godspeed,
first, I was like, oh,
Yeah. I know, it's weird.
but
We
I don't know,
need
I feel
some
like I
new
haven't-
chairs.
Same.
We need some new chairs in here.
Agreed.
We can get some on Amazon. They're like come in a pack of 2 for like $200. Or even
Yeah.
less than that. We just need to buckle down and get some chairs.
Aesthetically,
Because this is a joke.
This is a joke.
This is a joke.
Well, we started in a closet.
You know what we did? We started from the bottom and now we up in here. And we're just realizing that I didn't even look at my hair before.
No, it looks good. I was thinking it looks good.
Oh, okay, I'll leave it alone.
I haven't even like talked to you.
I know.
We just sat down.
We literally just sat down. Normally we have at least something to say to each other when we were like, can't find my cord.
Like,
can't
hey,
do this.
Whatever.
Yeah. Gosh, just push and record. You ready? Ready.
Isn't that though like the beauty of a relationship where you don't have to do all that?
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like I have to come in here and say anything to make you feel good. I just got to be like, I can be myself, and it doesn't really matter.
You just come in here and just sit down and literally not even say hi or anything. It's just be like, all right,
and it'd be fun.
I'm down.
Nobody would care.
Do you know what? Actually, so we went to Toyota Family Fall Day or whatever, the open house.
Yes.
Mom went with me. And on the way,
and I had to miss it.
I know. He said they'll do it next year. It was packed. There's a lot of people.
I just didn't expect my thing to take so long.
I know, that's wild.
I mean, it was good, but
yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
We should talk about that sometime if you feel good about it.
Yeah.
Like make a whole episode about it, maybe. Mm-hmm. Okay. So give the people like a little substance. You know.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Well, I kind of have like a little something to mix into the cake today.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So Mom was saying how she works with this lady who isn't from here, and I forget the country where she's from. I forget. However, she works with this lady who they don't have small talk. I want to say it's like Finland or something.
It's like filler.
Weird. Yeah, like they don't. And everyone in that country is made to learn a second language of like they have to learn English. And they literally practice in class small talk because they don't do it at all. I'm like, I need to move there because I hate small talk.
I was going to say, there's a lot of people that don't know how to make small talk.
Mm-mm.
And I feel like that class would be their worst nightmare. It'd be your worst nightmare.
Yeah, I really.
Small talk.
Yeah. I just don't care.
I can small talk. I don't necessarily care.
Yeah.
But I can do it.
Yeah. I feel like I can do it. I just am like, it takes a maximum effort for me.
I don't know what kind of person that makes me, though. You know?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know either.
Well, it's not that like I don't care. I will make small talk with people that I care about.
Yeah.
And I do care to know, but I also I don't feel like I have to make small talk with the people that I'm closest to.
No.
Really, it doesn't matter.
No, never. Mm-mm.
I don't gotta put on.
I know. Anyway, welcome back to This Must Be the Place. I love our podcast.
It's name. The place.
It's the best podcast name.
It is.
Yeah, so welcome back if you're listening on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube. You want to talk about the elephant in the room?
What other elephant is in this room?
So there's an elephant here, and it's that I did not get last week's episode uploaded to YouTube. It's not there.
You bad girl.
I was in Chicago, and then I tried, and it kept like the Wi-Fi there was bad in the hotel. It kept timing out, and I couldn't get it. So I apologize. I'll try to get both of them up on YouTube, but I get a demerit.
Unacceptable.
Highly unacceptable.
Get a D-. At
least I'm not failing.
Almost though.
Almost
failing. Almost. So we're in like the thick of October. I feel like.
Yeah.
We said that last time.
I know. Always. Always in the thick of something.
We are. We're always in the thick of something. We're in the thick of October. Have you ever heard of the October theory?
No. Lay it on me.
So I had to look this up because I was like, what are these people talking about? So, because I saw something where somebody was like waking up and like feeling like a certain type of way because it's the October theory. I'm in a fever dream or something. So the October theory is basically, and hopefully I get this right, and if I don't, I'll just Google it. But it is basically like the time where people are trying new things. They're trying to get in better shape. It's kind of like a mini new year. October is because it's like it sets up the last little half of the year and you want to get in shape before January. You want to be like feeling good and like making new changes. And it's not necessarily
Yeah.
about like shape or like eating healthy,
Right.
but like making like big life changes before the holidays or like during the holidays. So like a lot of people, I feel like that's true. Like I feel like a lot of people do make big life like choices in
Yeah.
these next 3 months. So
Yeah.
the October theory is like it kicks off like a mini new year into the last half of the year.
Mhm.
So it's like if there's like things that you want to do, like you do it now. You do it in October.
Yeah. Do you think that
That's the
comes from
October
like a
theory.
more, do you think that the last few months of the year are more like introspective, like where you're thinking more about family and you're thinking about like that, and it just makes you kind of take stock of your life? Do you feel like maybe that impacts
Maybe,
it?
maybe I didn't like fully like, oh yeah, like resonate with that whenever I saw it. I
Yeah.
get it. I am somebody though that's like more motivated to work out in the colder months. Most
Yeah.
people are opposite. Like they
Hmm.
want to work out when it's warmer outside. I want to work out. I mean, I work out all the time, but like I'm really motivated when it's like cold outside.
Right.
I don't know why.
And it's
It's just
weird.
like an internal.
I'm like never motivated to work out. I mean,
Yeah.
I have all the greatest intentions to work out. Like I have all kinds of stuff. Like I can do that. I'd be just, my body be banging, but I absolutely just don't do it. I just don't. And it's weird because I very heavily resonate with the October theory. Like I'm like overhaul my department, overhaul my house. Like I just went in Reed's room when I got off work and like cleaned his closet out. Like I am very much like nesting in October.
Hmm. But I mean, I feel like there's big life choices that are being made right now.
Yeah.
Like I feel that way.
For
Like,
you?
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
there's big life choices. Like I feel like there's a lot of like good big life choices,
Yeah.
like just big things.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's totally I don't know. I do resonate with it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I feel that pretty hardcore. And I thought it was just me coming back from that work conference, like, well, like, you know what I mean? But I felt that way a little bit before I left.
mhm.
But now I feel that way toward even more things coming back from it, if that makes sense.
So that's the October theory.
I
And
love the October theory.
I'm ready to just like watch Hocus Pocus, but like also have my tree up and
Yeah.
like maybe sing a Christmas carol.
And bake some shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All the
Like I
shit.
want to make some cakes. I don't know why I want to like decorate some cakes, but you know those outrageously decorated cakes.
Yeah.
I want
Like
to.
all the like
Yes,
icing
that's just like
just like
mm,
dripping off. Not dripping off, but
yeah.
like
Yes. Oh yeah.
the heart cakes.
Yes. I want
Yeah.
to make some of those.
I really want to do that for Valentine's Day. I want to make a heart cake and do like Valentine's Day, aside from Christmas, is my favorite holiday.
Really?
Yes. Like hands down. Like it's just so happy. You walk in
Yeah.
to like Target and it's pink and it's red and there's hearts everywhere and there's candy and you just feel good.
Yeah. See,
And a lot of time
I'm
it's like
not
maybe it's about to
that.
snow. Like it's just a good time.
I'm not here for Valentine's Day. Like if
Love
there
it.
was a holiday where you're like Jessica, give me a holiday that you would just cut out completely. Valentine's Day.
Oh, mine's St. Patrick's Day. Like why?
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, okay, I
yeah.
loved St. Patrick's Day in college
I mean,
because
yeah,
yeah,
whenever
you
you're
go
young.
drink green beer. Now
Right.
I'm like, who gives a
I
shit?
agree. Okay, St. Patrick's Day, sure. I would probably, yeah, because it's too chintzy for me.
Who cares?
I just don't.
And leprechauns?
And if
I'm
you
sorry,
try to pinch
excuse
me,
me?
if
I
you,
didn't say pinch, but
I know we did say the same thing at the same time, almost. But if you try to pinch my ass because I'm not wearing green on, I'm probably going to kick you in the teeth.
I like purposefully don't want to wear green on that day. Like I want to
Same.
boycott St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. But you know what? The teacher in me loves to wear some green on
And
St.
I'm like,
Patrick's
oh,
Day.
I know. But I'm also like,
Give
wait a
me,
minute, maybe I need to look up something about St. Patrick's to like feel bad, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
But at the same time, who brought the creepy ass leprechaun into this? Because I don't want to think about a leprechaun hiding under like my bed with a pot of gold or something. Like
Yeah.
that's I'm not into
You
that.
know, I would if he was
I'm
sharing
not
that
into it.
gold, I wouldn't care. But like, give me a green Alfred Dunner set or something to
Oh my god.
soothe my elderly lady soul.
Mm,
Yeah,
I
I'd be
mean,
cool with it.
I'm all about being comfy,
Yeah,
but you ain't gonna catch me in a green tracksuit.
no. Like, wait, you're just giving you know, what are those books? the Bailey School Kid books, where it's like the the everyday people at the school, like the janitor that's Santa Claus, and
Oh
the
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, that was weird.
yeah, it's like
That I remember those. I
we had so
remember
many of those.
I do. I've got to like untie my shoe really quick because this is like so tight. It's making my foot itch.
Oh, I
You
hate
know what I
that.
mean? Like
Yeah,
right there, my
yeah.
ankle.
Scratch them feet, girl.
I
Give the
am.
people what they want.
That
Anybody
is
got a foot
right.
fetish? You came to the
You
right
can't see
place.
these for free. I
This is the
will not
place.
take these off.
This is the place for you. Okay, just saying. Okay, but
Oh,
speaking of months, because that just led perfectly into one of the things that I have to talk about.
what, you're ready for Christmas?
No, I mean yes, but also like think about this. Think about the vibe of the last day of the month versus the vibe of the first day of the month. Like, why are they such different vibes, yet they're only one day apart? Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. Like the
Isn't that
end of the
weird?
month, you're like, how is it already the end of blah blah blah? And then you're like, oh, good, it's a new month. Like,
Yeah. Or like you're like, "Shh." I mean, if you're in a sales position, which we both are,
yes,
and different sales roles, but sales nonetheless, and you're like, okay, got the we did it. And then it comes like the new month comes like, all right, fresh month, here we go. You know what I mean? And I'm
yeah.
like, what happened? Yesterday I felt one like it is a massive pendulum swing
That's
from the last day of the month to the first day of the month. Isn't it a weird shift in your mindset versus it with just a day difference?
so yes, that's how I feel at the end of the quarter though, versus the beginning of a quarter.
Yeah, which we just
Here,
had.
right.
Yeah,
And normally I'm like, whew, like we made it.
we did it.
And but like here lately, I just feel like the months are going by so fast that I don't even know the difference between the end of the month and the beginning of the month anymore.
Yeah.
Like I can't I don't feel like I can speak on that
Yeah, I think September went by
wholeheartedly.
quick because we went on vacation. We went on vacation, like
Yeah, I feel
it
like September
started.
I feel like we never had a September.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like it was very
I
weird.
think I was asleep for that month. I don't know what happened.
I was abducted by aliens for the month of September.
Literally.
Yeah. Anyway, I just thought that was crazy.
It's possible.
Yeah, it is possible.
Speaking of being abducted by aliens,
Oh, segue.
what is going on with these hurricanes?
Dude,
It had nothing to do with aliens, but everything to
but
do.
everything to do with aliens at the same time.
Like, what is going
Dude,
on?
I don't know, but I was watching this reel because they're always 100% correct and factually based. And so if you see a reel on
Factually based.
Instagram, it's God's word, okay?
Oh, I thought you were about to say this like
Obvious sarcasm.
like this handle that's like
No,
legit.
no, no, no. So there was this reel that was showing like the just the bottom part of the United States where like Florida is, where you could see the entire Gulf, okay? And it was like just scrolling through the years. Like on the screen it was just the year and it would just shift like you were watching a countdown, but it was counting
Oh,
up.
like the New York. Have you seen like the New York ones where it starts from like the 1800s until now?
Okay, yes, very similar
It's
to
really
that.
cool to
Except
watch the buildings.
yes. Except this one was just like an overview of like what you would see if you pulled up the weather app, and all it did was show the hurricanes. And so you would see like
A time
one
lapse of what it
hurricane.
might look
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like this year you would have a hurricane. 20 years later you'd have a hurricane. Like it was like, and I'm sure there were smaller ones in tropical storms, but we're talking like hurricane magnitude, like big
Like
hurricanes.
damaging storms.
Yes. And in the Gulf. Like they didn't even include Katrina in there because it didn't go across Florida or anything. But so this one was, it just showed there were hardly any major hurricanes. Again, I know this is very factual, so if you find discrepancy in this, don't tell me about it. But
You keep that to yourself.
keep that to yourself because Instagram is my news source. But yeah, it would show just like the years going by and like no hurricanes. And then it was like year after year after year after year, we had hurricane after hurricane after hurricane. And then we've got what, four major ones in the works. Like one already came through. This is the second one. And supposedly there's two behind it. I don't know.
That's what I've heard, but I don't know anything about
But
those two.
like, bro, they're wild. And the conspiracy theorists here, and I I'll wear that as a badge of honor, honestly. I think that there's a lot of cloud seeding. That is no, like, they've admitted that. You know what I mean? But if you ask Alexa, did you see that? If you
Yeah,
ask
and I
Alexa,
meant
she's
to
like,
ask her that other thing
yes.
too, and I haven't. I'm gonna do that
It's a
when
this
I go home tonight.
hurricane was a result of the one that came through Helene, result of cloud seeding, and also whatever they used to like push it a certain direction. Like they can put
Oh
something in the air to
yeah,
like
like
make
the
it go a certain way.
magnet
I don't know.
something. I don't know. I'm making up something.
Yeah, maybe so.
But the fact that yeah, because of where it
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah. Like what are the
Why would it hit
odds?
there?
Yeah, it doesn't hit
Like
there.
what coast are you even on?
Right. Pick a coast, bro.
Like I'm
Aren't
sorry.
you a hurricane?
Pick a coast. Why'd you pick North
Why'd you pick the
Carolina?
literally, why did you pick it? Like even Tennessee and Eastern Kentucky has flooding and stuff from
Yeah,
the
but like
hurricane.
they're not even on a. I mean,
They're
like
not on
they're
the
not even
coast.
no.
It's just all the rain. Well, you know the conspiracy is that all these mountains are rich in lithium,
Right. And
and they
quartz.
needed all of the and quartz, and they needed all of the resources. Now, I don't know if I go that deep into the conspiracy, but I do 100% believe in cloud seeding, absolutely, and I believe in that you can shove, weather whichever way you want it to go.
So yeah, no, I mean there are stranger things that have happened.
Oh
Like it wouldn't
yeah,
surprise me if they were like, "Oh yeah, this is all blah blah blah," like
right.
made up. I'd be like,
Yeah.
"Okay," but like I didn't realize there was such a lithium and quartz shortage.
I
Why
didn't
do we
either.
need all
Who knew?
this? For what? And why do
Yeah.
we got to kill people to get it?
For our countertops?
Like I'm
Like,
sorry,
what are we
I
using
have
the
a.
quartz for?
I just got some quartz. I'm okay. I
Yeah.
didn't. Nobody told me there was a shortage.
Right. They're like, you got to pay way, way extra because we had to rob this out them mountains real quick.
My car battery.
Yeah.
Nobody's told me that we're running out of those.
And you got two of them.
Yeah, I got two. That's
two
right.
car batteries.
Two of them.
An auxiliary battery.
And one is
just
hidden.
in case.
No, I got a.
Deep.
I got three actually.
Shit, what? 3?
I got a battery, like the
Girl,
battery.
you the reason for the shortage.
I got the battery.
Your Mercedes is.
And then I got the backup battery to my battery. And then I got the auxiliary battery.
Oh shit.
Like my car.
They didn't want you running out of power.
That's right. My car's a robot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
But one thing I don't understand is like this next one that's coming that like apparently like the earth can't even withstand it almost, and it's gonna cause like the most damage. Yeah.
The one after
Milton. No, I'm talking about
I
Milton.
keep calling Milton Melvin.
It's not. It's
ain't.
Milton. And like apparently this is gonna be like the most devastating thing. Like why? If right? Like
Right.
if it's created,
Yeah.
if they're controlling it, why
Yeah,
do you want to kill a bunch of people?
Right.
Like you realize like maybe their intention's not to kill people, but to get whatever it is that they're trying to get.
Right.
But they're gonna kill all these people in the process.
100%. What is the end game here? What's your play?
I don't get it. And
what do you need?
And you might be
We'll
listening to this and you're like
for $1 amount, not $1, $1 amount.
For $1.
$1.
Anybody will do anything for $1.
Yeah. One George Washington.
You're listening to this, you're probably like, what are they talking about?
No, I bet a lot of people agree.
There's a lot of people that are not conspiracy theorists that truly believe this about the hurricanes because it's so weird.
Yeah.
Like
it's very weird.
And I feel like it was confirmed though. Did you just say this or did I read this? That it was, well, somebody said by looking at this next one, Milton, coming up, that it's not just Mother Nature. Like, there's no way that like something goes from a category 5 or category 1 to a category 5 to back down and then back to a category 5.
Right. You have to feed the beast.
Like hurricanes don't just like
just shift around. They either gain momentum gradually or lose momentum gradually. It doesn't go up and down and up and down.
Like I'm not a meteorologist, but I know that. I know it can't just Like I know it doesn't do that.
Yeah. So you know what? Today I'm gonna be a category 5, and tomorrow I'm gonna be a real tired. So put me down for a 1.
You never know what I'm gonna be like, and when I get to shore, surprise.
I was PMSing. Okay.
So I don't know, but I just wanted to like address that because it's. And I can't imagine living where these people live and like having to leave my home,
No.
leave my job, like
Mm-mm.
leave everything and
A
just like
friend of mine,
find.
well, the one I was telling you about, she like last podcast, I think I
Oh,
mentioned her.
she's right in the path of Milton.
Very big time in the path of Milton.
Fort Myers
Mm-hmm.
is like on the
Fort Myers. She's like
cusp.
in the freaking prime time.
She's on
Like,
the edge of it because I actually looked it up.
so I was like, "What are you
The map.
doing?" I'm texting her like, "What are you doing? Are y'all getting out?" She sent me all these pictures. She was like, "Currently," and they were like filling sandbags. And her house is built to withstand the hurricane, so that's not a problem. But it's the water. And she's like, "I think we're gonna go." And I said, "You don't think? You have to leave.
Yeah, you can't
Your
stay.
power will be out. You're not going to be able to travel anywhere.
There's no gas
There's
for like
no
100 miles,
gas.
like all different
There's no
directions.
food. There's no means of communication. Like when this comes through, you're gonna wish you had left. You
She
need
should
to
come to
leave."
Owensboro, but
She is. She's
I
going to her mess.
75
Oh,
is like I've heard it's like The Walking Dead.
yeah. Yeah, it's wild. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm beside myself that
I would
these
go
things are
to
happening and then the civilians are doing more to help the people in need than anyone else. Like
but
there are people in the army or in the reserve that are waiting to be deployed that aren't deployed.
they're not letting
They're not letting them.
military in. They're not
No,
letting people in to
no,
help them.
no. What
Why?
the F is happening?
Why?
Dude, did you hear that a guy punched a FEMA guy in the face and broke his nose and he was like, "Sorry, I'm not standing down. We're going in."
No.
Punched him out.
And it's like mixed.
Like,
And
good.
I try not
Knock
to.
them out.
That's nuts, but good.
I see. This is
I
why I
try
can't
not.
like.
I try not to like read any of this stuff. Like
I do too.
truly, because like being on social media and scrolling raises your cortisol levels.
Yeah.
Which is awful.
Yeah.
Like high cortisol has like super bad health effects.
Right.
I'm enduring them currently.
Yeah.
Not like in this moment, but
Right.
like my body is. And the like it's mixed reviews.
Mm-hmm.
Like there are people that are like, no, FEMA's here, they are helping. This person's here, they're helping.
Yeah.
Like everything's fine.
Like, who paid you to say that?
And then you have other people that
That's
are
where my
like,
mind goes.
no, this is happening. This is happening. And I'm like,
Yeah, I know. And maybe it's like situational. Maybe it's they
I'm like,
haven't
I don't know
made
what
it
to
out.
believe.
I don't know. I don't either. And that's the thing. Do you know what? Okay, I'm about to
I,
get real controversial.
well, I wouldn't know until I went there, and I'm not going to go there.
Right. So here's my thing. I'm going to get controversial for a second. And I listen to all sides, okay? So please note that just because I listen to this one thing doesn't mean that I fully believe it, okay? I'm just going to share what I listened to this morning. I was on social media. I follow Candace Owens. I used to really, really like Candace Owens. And then I think she went a little far on the quote conspiracy side. Now, is she wrong? I would say probably not, but I don't know. Okay, so just keep that in mind. However, she was talking about the Malaysia flight that went missing back years ago. And I actually listening to her. I started listening to her podcast because she has like an expert on talking about like planes don't just go missing. Like that's not a thing. And this, I've listened to like the first 5 minutes. Okay. But within that time, she said the news sources, now this is her opinion and not a fact. And I'm not saying this is true, but she said news sources during times like this will want to feed you with so much different information so that no one really knows what's going on. No one knows if FEMA's there. No one knows if FEMA's not there. No one knows anything about what's going on because there's so many different avenues for what the news is giving you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what to believe. And she says they do it on purpose. Like the same thing whenever
I mean, I believe that.
the thing went down. Yeah. So I don't know, man.
Because anybody will do anything for a buck, right?
Anything
like it's
for a buck.
It's yeah. I mean, it's all just fear mongering.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
But I just had to throw that out there because I didn't know. I don't know.
That's funny. No, okay, so
it's not funny. I hope
it's not funny.
I hope it gets solved really fast.
I didn't mean funny.
I hope the Category 5
funny,
hurricane decides to go the other direction.
Agree, 100%. I didn't mean funny, haha. I
Not
mean, like,
funny, like ha ha.
You know what I mean?
Funny, like weird.
Like funny, weird, funny, interesting, funny to think about. Like, yeah, funny. But you know what actually is funny is that whenever this podcast was On Your Joy, we would go for 30 minutes and be like, man, we really like put it all out there. And we're 25 minutes in. We're 25 minutes in, and I feel like we've been here for 5 minutes.
I know, me too.
Because that's why I was like, 25
Me
minutes.
too.
Holy cow.
You came here, if you came here for the watch party of the hurricane,
Yeah.
here it is.
We'll be going live.
No,
that's not true.
But one thing I do want to add to the mix of this cake that's good that people can take away with them, and this bring you right back to own your joy days. Okay,
hit us with it.
Own your joy. All right. So
I still accidentally call this own your joy sometimes. Like, in my mind, I'm like, it's not own your joy. Anyway,
but we're still owning our joy. It's fun.
Yeah.
So this kind of like hit me today because I was just having like a moment. Like I've just been having a really tough time as a human being in the human experience.
I give it 0 stars.
I give it 0 out of 10. I do not recommend. No, I'm kidding. But I've just been like having a hard time. I've had some like health issues. I've had just like everyday normal stressors that anybody else has, but then also on top of like PTSD, trauma, anxiety, all of the things that get rolled into a ball. Mm-hmm. And today I was, just kind of feeling some type of way, and something that I wanted to share, and I actually shared this on my stories earlier, mm-hmm. but those are going to disappear. So now you have this to come back and listen to forever and ever. But whatever it is that you're going through, whether it's been like trauma in your life or your mental health that you battle, maybe it's a bad relationship in your family, maybe it's, I don't know, anything, but you may think, okay, I've healed, I've made it, I'm over it. And then it comes back, and then you get mad because you're like, I thought we were over this. Why do I still feel like this? Why does this bring back all these negative emotions? And the biggest thing that I took away from that is that it's okay to keep revisiting something. So the hurricanes in your life, let's call it that.
Okay.
It's okay to keep revisiting something, not like sitting and dwelling on it, but when it comes and knocks on your door again, just to say, hey, like, it's all right to let it in and say, hey, let's talk through this. We clearly haven't gotten through it, right? So like making friends with the trauma, the PTSD, the anxiety, the whatever, and being able to give yourself the space and time to properly process and heal from it. Like just because it shows up doesn't mean you suck. It doesn't mean you can't process. It doesn't mean that you're a negative person. It just means that there are still some thoughts that you have to rewire, and that's okay. Like that's the beauty of growth, is that you keep growing. Like it's an ongoing process. You don't just arrive.
Right.
And you're not supposed to just get to this mountaintop and be like, okay, like I'm good, I'm healed, everything's fine. Like that's not the idea. Like you have to keep going, and it's okay to have days that like knock you down. It's okay to be sad when everybody else is happy. Yeah. And it's okay to be happy when everybody else is sad. Like it's all right. Like whatever you're feeling is valid, and the way that you need to process and move forward with it, you have to give yourself grace to do it. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is.
Because, and think about too, let's say that you went through something and you learned from it. You went through something 5 years ago, you learned from it then. And then you live your life over the next 5 years. How much do we grow and change in 5 years' time?
You're like immensely. A different person.
So then when that thing comes back to you, you're very likely going to get something different, a different lesson from it when it comes back, because of the different perspective that you have, the different person that you are. Yeah, that's a good way to.
And feeling deeply is a gift. Like self-awareness is a gift.
It very much. Yeah.
It's a gift. And like recognizing something within yourself of like, oh, like why does that trigger me so bad?
Right.
Why do I feel that way? Why is this happening? And I feel this like in my chest or in my stomach. Like, where is it coming from? And it doesn't mean that you have to like go in and fix it. Like, that's not what it even is. It's just, hey, I need to sit in this and figure out what it is and call it and then figure out how to rewire my thoughts around it.
Right.
Because somewhere along the way, somebody told you that this is not right, or this is a negative feeling, or this is whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got to go back and say, hold up, like,
Yeah.
it's not negative, it's my reaction to it is, and here's why. So I know I'm kind of getting deep, but just a reminder that nobody's perfect, and like we all have our own shit.
Yeah.
You know,
We
like
do.
we all have our own stuff.
Yeah. And something that you said that really like struck me is that you don't always have to be happy. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be whatever when other people are happy.
Yeah.
Because like there's you've I always feel like if I'm gosh, what I mean, okay, let's just say like I got in let's if I got in an argument with Jacob, right? Like the other night, whenever everybody came over. What do people oh,
brunch.
It was brunch, Sunday brunch. People came over for brunch and Jacob and I had gotten it not
It's like
into like a fight, but we got into like a disagreement, you know. We were totally fine, but my mood was off and you carry that in because you don't want to like spoil the apple cart with your mood, but at the same time like it's okay to be like, hey, you know, I'm just not like 100% right now, but it's nothing major. I'll be good. I just need a, you know, I need a little bit of time and I'll be totally fine. It's nothing, you know. It's what I'm trying to say is it's okay to like give yourself that time.
We're like, we live in a society where we just have to like pack up and move on.
Yeah.
Like you don't have time to feel what you need to feel. It's like, oh, well, we don't have time to do that. We have to like pack up and move. Like, and
but you don't.
And then your rug is like this high.
Yeah.
Because like all your shit's under the rug.
Right.
And that's so dysfunctional.
Yeah. And when you clean your house on your Sunday reset, you lift up that rug, it ain't gonna be fun.
It's not gonna be fun. It's all your skeletons are gonna be there.
Yeah.
Waiting
staring
for you.
at you. Not good.
It's October. Don't let that October
and there's
30.
no pot of gold. Just, no, don't.
I said October 30. Don't let that October theory hit you.
That October 3.
It will not be a pot of gold.
No.
But don't pack it up and don't run from it.
Yeah.
Just run straight into it.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
What you have to ask? I know the answer.
What's your song?
Okay, I have the song.
Oh my gosh, okay. Good.
And it is Be Okay by Lauren Daigle.
Oh, okay.
It's a great song featuring Ellie somebody.
Golding?
No.
Ellie
it's like
Golding.
Holcomb or something weird.
Holcomb?
No.
Would you say?
I did not say that. I said like Holcomb, like Holcomb.
Oh.
No. I thought you said something different than that.
Ho-hum?
You said something else.
Nope, I said ho-hum.
And I won't say what I thought you said.
Oh, okay.
But it's such a good song. I'll have to let you hear it real quick when we pop off of here. But
yeah. I'm still on the same song, Unstoppable, from last week. It's that October Theory.
It is the October
I'm here for
Theory.
it. Really, I mean, I have been like grinding at work. And not that I don't work regularly, but like, I mean, just like nonstop, just bam, 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 just solving people's problems and all. So yeah, I'm still on that song. I'll have something different next week, but
okay,
that's my song for now. I did hear a few good new songs. I took some pictures of them while I was driving down the road. Like I took a picture of the radio screen so I could remember it, and I don't remember what they are, so that's why I take pictures of them. So
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Well, we did pretty good. 34 minutes.
We just wanted to pop over for a quick chat. So
yeah, I have some stuff on my list to go through, but that's okay. It can wait because I feel like there's more depth than just like tossing it in after 30 minutes. But
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
We did pretty good.
Well, thank you guys again for listening. Rate this 5 stars. Subscribe on YouTube. Go watch the video.
Yeah. And click the download button and share it with your friends and all the things.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next week.
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bam. Command